No. How long do you reckon men should last in bed for?
When I first had sex, I bust putting the condom on. So ladies and gentlemen, cheeky.
To be honest, in bed, it all depends on the vibes, you know. You have this girl here now, where you want to get in a bed for your long. My lad, that's when time of day come when you get her in a bed.
2 minutes, you give them that.
You can't get them 2 minutes, you're mad. I have wait so long.
Live and direct.
Literally
Live and direct. Welcome to the Barbershop. You know it's Friday night, the vibe's right. If you ain't with your missus, then go grab your ting. Light up on one Cali weed. Go grab yourself a beverage.
Smoke a blem.
What?
Smoke a blem.
No, bro, no. But yeah, listen, we're live, literally. I told you, things are back open, the barbershop's back open. We've got a live cast, man are getting trims in there.
Shout out the audience today. Love that.
Love that.
Hey guys, it's Ben Frank here. I need to stop doing that.
I know that's your favourite thing from right now. You're loving that.
I don't even like saying hey guys. It's just obviously I got a bit of a reaction from the first ones. I thought,
If he's not, he's talking all like that.
I'm just talking like that. Like my older, but I ain't even met him before. Jeff put me on.
Inspiration. I know you're inspiration. But yeah, man, we're there.
There you are. What's good, brother? How's your week been?
Same old shit, different day, cousin. But wait, listen, the sun's been beaten. As much as the sun been beaten, it's still Chapman, don't get it twisted. But when you see the sun beating, it's a whole different vibe. Your mood's different. Like, it doesn't matter what mood you're in. If you see the sun beating and you open your window,
It can also make you do stupid stuff to sun.
Yeah, I bet it can, fam. How's your week been, going on to that subject, actually?
My week's been mental.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, boy. Listen, look. Do you know what I've realised this week?
What?
You see, when you're addicted to something, yeah, it will never ever go away. You'll have a bit where you can stop for a bit,
Yeah, it's hard.
but it always come back. Like anyone that's been addicted to something that says, "Oh, I'm over it." Yeah, you've been over it for a bit, but you just when it comes back, you just got to be able to manage it.
yeah, but then that's still a form of addiction. You're still giving.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You're still giving into it.
No, of course, but you can't be addiction. When you're addicted to something, even if you move on to something else, you'll be addicted to that same thing as well.
It's true, but you can. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. In terms of you can have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Because you move from one thing to
No,
another.
I don't even think it's got nothing to do with addictive.
It is, man.
It's just something that you chase.
So like people get addicted to like obviously you stop drinking, so then you find another thing. So you want to smoke bare weed, and if you don't smoke bare weed, then you smoke bare fag. So you're always going to be addicted to something.
Exactly.
Just moving on to what your
Just
vice
how you manage it. How you manage it.
So how you manage yours?
Boy, listen, Doghouse Central, you know the vibes.
We're live from the doghouse.
We're live from the doghouse. I'm not even laughing. I'm not even laughing now. I'm not even laughing, guys.
It's not a laughing matter, but it's the barbershop, so anything goes, right? We've got some good people with us today.
Yeah, no, to be fair. So apart from that, my week's been, you know me, I love working. I do. So Monday to Friday I work. I do my normal day to day. Then Saturdays I do my kids coaching. If you don't know, yeah, I coach a little team, you know, and then yeah, they're doing very well. And then obviously on Sundays I play football. I play for a football team called AFC Partizan.
Riley Biggie. Are they dead?
They're not dead. They're not dead. No wonder. We're on the Prem. Listen, the score on Sunday is irrelevant. See, so I play football for passion. I play for fitness. For fitness. It's my cardio.
Yeah, okay.
Also, we've been back in the gym this week.
Yeah, we have.
Been back in
it. Hold that David Lloyd. This guy got my membership.
But yeah, no, we've been back. And it's been a good. Apart from my little misdemeanors, it's been a good week.
No, trust me, fam. As I said, like the sun makes everything, man. Like as I said, you don't. When I wake up in the morning, I bust my curtain and it's sunny outside. It's a nice day, man.
Yeah.
It makes you just want to go out and have a walk.
You know when you smell the fresh air?
It smells lovely. It's delightful.
I saw on Twitter this week. This is going to be the hottest summer in 10 decades.
But you know what that also brings, though? It's going to bring bare hotheads. Like, bro, man, them lose themselves in the summer, you know, cause. If you're in a long-term relationship, this is when you start questioning things like, you know what, I might be single this year, you know, I
I might be single this year.
Some men.
Some men, but you know what I mean. So even for the gal them, that's when gal them start thinking, you know what, hot girl summer. I just want to live my life and me and the kids. Yeah, all right, Julie, slow down. Get back on, get the beans on. Yeah,
nah, it's mad. This summer's due to be absolutely.
As I said, if it's hot, if everything goes to plan in terms of like everything gets opened, plus it's gonna be a hottest summer.
Change that phrase. Everything's gonna be open in June.
Obviously, we don't know that yet.
You didn't see on Twitter. I look on Twitter and I see.
Listening to social media.
No. Boris Johnson tweeted. Boris Johnson actually tweeted saying. From things, I can't see another lockdown. Basically, that's what he was saying.
Just before Christmas, he said that we're not going to go into lockdown.
Exactly.
Man, I said the same thing.
But he failed us.
But he did fail us. Remember, this is a new.
How can you believe it?
Of course, I believe it.
That's like saying Americans are going to stop killing blacks.
Yeah.
Uncle Biz, you know. Shout out Uncle Biz live in the place.
It's true though, it's facts, man.
It is
never
fact.
know what's
It's a
gonna
completely different thing though. But
Of course, it's in different contexts, but it's the same thing, bro. We've been lied to before. They said we was having Christmas.
no,
They
we
never
didn't
get
we
Christmas.
didn't get lied to. Listen, guys, remember this is a new thing for these politicians as well. It's a very new thing. It's a new virus, so they don't understand. They don't understand where it's gonna
Bro,
go.
we've been running for a year. If they don't know what
Exactly.
the virus,
No, of course
if they
they
don't know what
don't.
the virus is, how they got a vaccine to contain it if they don't know where it is?
Is Boris Johnson a scientist?
So why we got vaccines that are trying to cure the thing though?
Anyway, shout out Boris Johnson.
Oh, bro, get your head out of his arse, man. But anyway, if things do go on in, then we're back to it. You know the vibe already. It's gonna be lit. But the thing is, what it's gonna cause is bare pass up. Everyone's gonna lose their heads. This summer's gonna be mad, fam.
this summer's-
It's also gonna have its negatives in terms of there's gonna be trouble and all them sort of things.
Do you know what?
We associate to what
I
you know.
thought about that the other day, and I feel like everyone's gonna remember. Last summer we was fully literally at home all summer, and it was hot last summer. I feel like people are gonna be so happy to be out that I don't feel like there'll be a mad kind of. Obviously there'll be negatives, but I don't think it'll outweigh the positives.
Yeah, but just think about the man that you run into for a little while. Like people are gonna end up, because you know why? Because everyone's gonna be everywhere, so you're gonna end up running into people that you don't want to run into, or there's gonna be a passer. There's gonna be passes, man. But you know how, bro, you know what man them are like in summer, bro. It's a negative, bro. It's just, bro. I'm sorry to be racist, but black brothers in the heat, all around each other, it's no good, fam. Bro. Yeah, man's the henching all up, you know. Man's the henches now, you know, fam. It's all testosterone.
No, brother, you're fat.
Yeah, exactly. Slow down. But, you know, that's not our vibe anyway.
That's not our vibe.
This year, El Roll, couple big rings.
And then also look out for the Barbershop Chronicles
Barbecue Chronicles.
Barbecue Chronicles.
Alright, summertime, live and direct. Yeah,
Invite only, by the way.
Yeah, special invites, but that'll be announced later. What for our giveaway though? What, you lot didn't think the giveaway was serious?
Cancelled.
Cancelled.
What?
No 250. No, don't want to.
Nobody wanted 250 or the hat.
Forget about it.
We did get a few answers, but they were wrong anyway. But
No good.
yeah, so we're gonna cancel that.
Forget about it.
We'll do another one. Listen, look. As soon as we hit 1,000, do you know what I'm gonna do? Our 1,000th follower on Instagram, I'll give £100.
And make them come be a guest on the show.
So obviously this week's been a bit mad as well. There's been a few things announced. So obviously I'm talking about the ESL. Obviously for girls that don't know about football. So what's happened this week is
Go on, explain to the girls that know.
I'm gonna break it down in proper good terminology where the girls might understand. Basically there was a man, and this man owned this for girls. I'll say he owned a nail shop. Now this nail shop. Cool. So this nail shop. So basically, it was bigger than all the other nail shops in the area. So what he wanted to do was put all the big nail shops in a group by itself, so that they get all the money, and then forget about the smaller nail shops. But obviously, the smaller nail shops got angry. All their customers got angry, protested, and it didn't happen.
Is that your analogy?
That's shit.
Let's put it into proper terms. So basically,
They just try to scoop up all the elite, make sure all the elite continue to play each other, so the elite money generates amongst the elite. That's basically
that's not what they tried to
Of
do,
course
though,
it is.
really.
And when they announced it, it was not a competition. It was just the elites continually playing the elites, which would get boring. It would just be
You're getting
money
sucked.
generating. But
These lot are getting sucked by Gary Neville. Forget Gary Neville.
obviously
See,
they're not-
Sky's remember on
Man
Monday.
that listens to Twitter and talks about
On Monday.
the crown. Remember when you referenced the royal family, the crown? I can't chat to you.
Speaking on the Crown, so this week I've been watching the Crown a lot, and do you know what? Yeah, I've been watching it. It's actually interesting when you get into it. It actually gets interesting. So, do you know what I've learned this week? Queen Elizabeth is actually a really strong woman. Now, yeah, people might think, oh, yeah, but this ain't that and this ain't that. But they actually reference real stuff that was happening.
But I don't think it's factual, man.
No, it is because they show you pictures. So the Queen's dad, so basically he wasn't the king, and his brother was the king. He advocated the kingship to marry a woman. Kingship.
Advocated the throne.
Yeah, sorry. I tried to be clever. He advocated the throne to basically marry a woman in America, which weren't allowed back then times. So so obviously the Queen's dad got it. The Queen's dad died of, I think, lung cancer, so she got the throne. So when I was watching The Crown, as you go along, you realise the real reason why the king actually left. The king's brother, the Queen's uncle, was because he was actually in cahoots with Adolf Hitler. I don't know if anyone's got that far, but it's actually really interesting to watch because at the end they actually show pictures of the king at the time of England with Adolf Hitler. It's so crazy.
That's crazy. If you haven't noticed, I've switched off midway.
No,
Fuck gives a shit.
no, I do. But listen, we live in England.
Have you been watching Snowfall? Have you got to the end of Snowfall yet? Are you up to date?
Listen, I'm up to date.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Alright, listen, guys. If you watch Snowfall and you haven't watched it past the episode I'm about to talk about, unlucky. I'm about to spoil it. Let's spoil it. Let's spoil it.
What man boy?
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna put you in court.
Wow.
Bro, it's the best finale you'll ever watch. I'll tell you that, right?
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
Oh my god.
Is it?
I watched it with bro.
I swear it's not the finale of the whole.
Look at me. Look at me.
There's
Look at me.
more
Look at me.
seasons, innit?
Yeah.
Does someone die?
Allow it, man.
No, don't.
No, but you know. Why? I want to know.
Everyone that I've mentioned to on the show, everyone that watched that episode of when man mentioned Snowfall, everyone's watched it. Like everyone's been coming back to me like, oh my Daisy was right, it's better than Power. Oh my Daisy.
No, I said it was better than Power.
I wasn't sure at the beginning. Like, fair enough.
Actually-
when you first recommended it, I wasn't sure. I was like, nah, brother's gassing.
Nah, but
it's actually
listen.
Bro, that's too much.
First round of the time when Crack came out, yeah, it's a bit of Styles P for them. You get
For
me?
those of you that didn't know, my co-host Braintree used to be a rapper.
I did actually. Still, I had my time. You can probably YouTube
Probably a
me,
few
but-
videos.
Right, what about your song though?
Oh,
Loud
and you had
me.
I saw you had the modelling career.
And you done it to Britney Spears.
Yeah, what?
Oh no, yeah, you can't lie.
Nah, it was to Ludacris. It was to Ludacris. It's out there somewhere. Nobody's got it though.
And he's got the and you had the modelling career. You had dipped ends, didn't you? Nah, your ends were dipped, brother.
I've got pictures to prove
Yeah,
it.
he had dipped ends.
Listen, look, I'm an experimental brother.
How many people said that you had weave in this show? I can't even lie. Before we turned out, it was mad.
Wow, whoa,
I know I love you, bro, but
guys, listen. Look at my hair. Zoom in.
It does look longer.
it's mad.
Exactly. It's long. My hair just grows. My hair grows. Like some people's hair don't grow. My hair grows.
I'm not sure, man.
No, my hair grows.
I'm not sure. Now man has raised a question.
No, but don't get sucked into the hype. Don't get sucked into the hype. My hair's
At
look,
first I
touch it,
believed
touch
you,
it,
bro.
touch
I
it.
don't know, man.
Touch it, but don't let it come out. I'm saying don't let it come out because it's long to do the plait. Did that feel real? Come on.
It's probably Auntie's hair, bro.
Come on. Hey, come on.
It's not hard, bro. It's probably Auntie's hair, bro.
Do you know what I really want to discuss today? And listen, look, it's an all male audience today, so I want to discuss sex, by the way. No,
How long do you reckon men should last in bed for? What is
this is
what's
what
the general
no,
consensus?
what is the actual average? Because I've been having this debate in my head this week, how long is it?
Bro, listen, I drink dragon stout, so normally man will give it a little length and strength. That's what I'm saying. It's not just more time. It's not gonna be a 4-minute job, and more time, man wanks, fam. So more time, you know what I mean? Like, it's never just a rapid thing. Like, them days used to happen, you know. Like, see, obviously, you see the brothers that have them episodes, yeah. See the brothers that have them episodes. I understand because I've been there. Like, obviously, back in my lucid days, when you really want to beat a thing and you actually get to beat the thing, it's anticipation. It's all the excitement of it's actually about to happen. She's banging it up like that.
Right, this brings me
That's the end of the show, babe. Give me a second. Or you have to make up the excuse that you laugh it off. You have to laugh it with them. Like if they laugh at you, it's okay. You're embarrassed. You have to laugh with yourself.
That's happened to me.
Oh babe, it's mine now. Don't worry. Give me a little second.
Let me get back up.
It's alright.
I'll be back up in a second. No, one of the first or second time, like years ago, when I first had sex, I bust putting the condom on. I bust putting the condom on, yeah. And then imagine the girls. I can't remember what the girl said. I was like, listen, look, I can't be bothered to put it on. It's your first time, it's my first time, but I reckon it will hurt. And then I just stopped. I don't even do it. Man, I was putting on the condom.
That is stiff, like.
But what is the actual average time? I feel like 15, 20 minutes.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's less than that. But you think you got
No, it's not. When you think, no, I'm talking about average. I'm talking about foreplay as well.
foreplay can last for hours.
No, but if you average person, so if you think about foreplay, man and woman,
Foreplay can last for hours. I'll take the boy Kevin on in the building.
Guarantee, yeah.
Welcome to the barbershop.
It's an average of probably about 6-7 minutes.
max.
Guaranteed.
Like 4 minutes. Foreplay is what makes you think you're going for longer.
But I think it's that's what. And if you're watching this as well,
That's what makes you think you're going for longer.
if you're not a brainers,
No, obviously girls,
just
that's the
get
question for you girls, yeah. What would you say the average time is? Because us men, in our head, we probably think it's a good 20 minutes of passion when we just gave you a whole 5 minutes.
5.5.
But the average is about 5.5.
The average of 4
Bro, is that the average?
There's a certain man here, bro, mentioned it. When you used to go park and you're in the bush, you think you got time for half an hour.
for those of you that hear, someone in the audience said that. So if you're going to the park and you're like, you ain't got that time. So get me, you ain't got half an hour to be.
So 5 minutes.
More than all park, fam.
Slappers.
Who didn't slam in there? I didn't.
FC, remember the days of FC?
Oh my.
Feel Up City. What they used to call it? Feel Up City, bro. Come on, man.
Man, so listen.
Ends used to be wild, man.
Used to be wild, but in my opinion, I think sex, including oral play, sex, and then finish. Yeah, it's oral play because you're playing, innit?
That's what they call it.
I mean, it's whole thing, but what? How long do you reckon you last for? How long do you reckon you last for, big guy?
So including oral play.
About half an hour.
Nah. I think I'm about 12 minutes.
Alright, cool. What including all Hey, yo, cheeky. Talk. Come true, dog. How long for man for last?
Large up in the play. Cheeky, come on camera.
How long man for last?
How long are you meant to last in bed? That's what, come on camera. This is live and direct podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheeky, come sit in.
Greetings to the podcast. Yeah. Well, between me and you still, my name is talk.
And everyone is watching.
To be honest, in bed, it all depends on the vibes, you know. No, seriously. No. Think about it. All right. Imagine. You and your woman. Yeah, in a bed. You maybe last about 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's average, isn't it?
But watch this now. Yeah? Watch this now. Read this now. You have this girl here now. Where you want to get in a bed for your long.
Oh, 2 minutes you get.
And you can't get her in that. By lad, that's one time a day come when you get her in that bed.
2 minutes, you get them that.
You can't get them 2 minutes, you're mad. And you wait so long.
For me, that's how I'm finished. The anticipation would have sent me off.
The anxiety. So you will want it. You will jump off quick. But remember, if there's a man like Chicho Blax a beat all in beginning regular. Hey, jump off all 2 times quick and he rifle up the same way in the dog. He can't drop, you know. If you wait so long, you know. You yourself can't lose standard as a man, you know.
No, you can't.
You have to make that girl never make sure her friend, her mother, her grandmother. Everybody know what she get last night. Me Me go tell you a thing with me now. Alright. The other day I booked this cat here. And I said, John, you know something I even want end tight. For about half an hour, 45 minutes, the girl a DJ so tell all her jawbone get tired, she a get family. And tell me say she feel hungry. Broke all my vibes in a dance.
And turn out now.
Me have to send her go get her some chicken and chips. And she go get the chicken and chips and come back and she eat it and everything and her belly full of, with a cup of Pepsi, in the Pepsi frat up in the and she feel good again. So she did it and she a DJ up on the mic same way. Yeah! Come here to us, I don't feel like Ray, so she does a DJ up on the mic. And then she go tell me, say, oh Chico, it's like you can't broke. And me I say, well, you want me broke? And she I say, yeah, I'm more tired.
Hey, barbershop.
Barbershop is open. Hey, Chico. Charge up, Chico. Hey, Chico. Charge up. Thank you. Hey, shadow boy.
Hey, can we go for a little break?
Hey, listen, we'll be back in a minute.
Hey, B-Shop.
Hey, Chico, you know.
Alright, boom. Yeah, Dream AG Hair Salon. Make sure you go and check that one out. Quote the code B-Shop Boys 21 and you get 50% off your first treatment.
The lady who's opened up the shop, her name is Mandy, over 15 years of experience. Wicked. It's for men and women.
Specializes in color, so if you see all that color care, she specializes in it. As well as doing women's, she also does men's as well.
Listen,
so man,
the shop's banging though. The shop's banging.
It's top quality.
On Instagram.
If I was, the ones them Caucasian, I would get my head out there too. But
we have to come to the barbershop to get my
add them up as well. It will be here, please, Jay. Her Instagram is and Facebook is dream.hair.ag. So make sure you look that up. It's here anyway. Nah.
Yeah, partial though.
Look at the camera quickly. Just put your head down right to the camera and look at it. Say yo, Barbershop Chronicles.
Give us a little advert.
Let me tell them about Barbershop Chronicles. Yo, just tune in to Chicho Blax.
Yo, move, man. Lock him off the screen, man. Lock him on. Forget him.
I mean him Chicho Blax.
Yeah, man.
Tune in with the Barbershop Chronicles.
Why
Alright, boom now.
Yeah,
So, obviously you missed out something that happened from last week. Talk to me.
Do you know?
You just been thinking about stuff.
Yeah, no. So this week I've been thinking about a lot of stuff, and do you know one thing that really it really irritates me? So like people that are in another country and they want to come here. Yeah. So the only way you can actually get here from another country, if you're from a certain type of country,
Securing your stay.
is by securing your stay. And how do you do that? By getting married.
And you what, I know, you don't get the part 2.
Just keep this in.
Me make the girl make me come, So just tune in to the channel.
And you see
do
more.
the right thing, man. Subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Like. Leave a comment.
Yes!
Tell a friend, Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Chicho Blax friend. Tell a friend.
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, man. Love that.
I big up Chico.
That's why I'm in the barbershop.
This is what makes us so different. Listen.
This is why it's the barbershop, bro.
So before we move on,
listen.
I'm gonna rebrand. We're not even the podcast. We're the Pod Chat Show.
We're a pod show. We're a pod show.
Sorry, Pod Show.
It's a pod show.
Yeah, you've heard of Jonathan Ross, but you got the B-Shop Boys here.
Yeah, literally.
Live and
B-Shop
direct.
Boys. That's where we are. We're in the barbershop. This is live. Man are getting trim in the background. It's really live and direct. Man, it's no joke. Literally. But anyway, going back to the people.
So, yeah,
back to the uncles trying to get their say.
Yeah, no, so basically, like, uncles...
I didn't even know they still do that.
No, it's mad, because, do you know what it is? I don't care, but what you're doing to try and secure status, because obviously there's bare opportunities here. To be fair, I don't think there's more opportunities than there is here in... I feel like it's equal grounds. Ghana and here, but people still want to come here just because of the name, but Just be careful what you're doing it to. End of it, like, you know what I mean? Because
Everyone has feelings.
Yeah, get your stay here and you come here and you do it to the wrong person. Lamb. That's what I'm saying.
Lamb.
Yeah, but that's the end of that anyway. So, George Floyd.
What, you got the guilty?
He got the guilty.
Bro, but listen, hear my view. It was always gonna happen. There's
No,
no way.
of course, no, of
but you know
course.
why? There was no way there was gonna. Wait,
but you say that.
shush, wait.
Okay,
so-
go on.
There was no way that they was gonna let this case go to such media publicity. There was riots everywhere. I'm talking everywhere. Like it didn't just hit America.
You say
it
that,
didn't
but
just
look
hit
at Mark
UK.
Duggan.
No, that was just in the UK really. Mark Duggan was just a big thing in the UK. That was global. Like, are you mad? Like
Mark Duggan kind of went global.
No,
When we started writing here,
bro, listen.
other countries were doing it.
No, it weren't like that.
You know why this was different? It was live. Everyone see man get done.
Yeah, the video, and you know what it is? The video went viral. Yeah, the video was viral. The video went viral. You can see my man actually getting his knee on, like the knee on the neck, whatever. There was no way they could let
Can I
my
play
man go.
devil's
They would have been. Don't tell him.
No, wait. Can I play devil's advocate?
Go on.
And I'm not siding with anybody on it. No, I am.
You
I'm
said
siding,
this
I'm
earlier
siding
on.
with George Floyd.
You said this
100%
You said you
because
just
what
did-
happened
you
to him was
just did
horrible. But so my man, so when he left his house in the morning, he wasn't thinking I'm gonna kill a black person today. He wasn't. So whatever's happened. We don't know the ins and out of what happened previously before that video. So we see him restraining George Floyd. George Floyd is on the floor. Now, I promise you, I'm not siding with him. I'm just playing devil's advocate because I 100% agree with the. I 100% agree. But he's putting his knee, which I don't. Well, no, I don't agree with the knee, but how does he know where? Yeah, George Floyd is saying he's breathing. How many times have you been restrained by a police officer and said,
I never have a
I
knee on
can't
my
breathe?
neck though.
No, but I've had handcuffs behind my back and I'm saying I can't breathe.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're saying you
but
can't.
if you're
But,
restraining,
but remember, how many times do police officers actually hear that phrase, I can't breathe? And I know that's mad to say.
These times his knee was on his neck.
Of
So
course,
then you take that into
but
account.
if you when you look at the video, there's no. I don't remember a time where he just actually looks down.
Yeah, because he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
It's not that he doesn't care. I think he's more worried about what's going on around it. Remember, there's so many people.
There's no way that you would not know that you're restraining because
I'm not justifying what he does. Good, he's going to jail. Good, get birded. But even that, with the whole birding thing, I read somewhere that
get 40 years.
I read somewhere that the maximum he can get. So they didn't do. So in America, they've got
First, second, and third.
first, second, and third degree. So first degree is basically where you set out your day where you're going to kill someone. They ruled that out because they found that if they went for that, he could have got found not guilty and walk away from court. Sorry. Just had a few drinks down. So second and third degree murder is where you haven't set out to do it, but you've actually murdered someone. I think third degree is where you actually do it by accident, which you got found guilty for both of them. But
Yeah, because second degree is when it was excessive force.
yeah,
So he knew there was the potential of him saving his life by the incident. He could have stepped away and took his knee off my man's neck, and he would have been alive now. That's the difference. No, it's fine because that shit can get turned up, fam. Don't worry, we got some good salmon. You get me?
shout out Real Wave Life.
Real way life producers. You get me? I wish he was here today because it was good banter. Remember the thing about natural causes? The birds having natural heart attacks. Who even thinks of this shit? Bro, listen, last episode, outrageous behavior.
Outrageous
That's one of my favorite episodes. Because if you look, that was me in my element. I was on one last week. I was literally apologies for anyone that was offended.
Can't get up.
Why did you bring it back up? That's only why I was used to get cancelled, man.
Cancel me.
I
Listen,
don't
I'm
care.
waiting until episode 50 to get cancelled.
Cancel culture.
I've got bare stuff.
Man can't cancel me, so I'll be everywhere.
You can't get cancelled.
I'll be everywhere.
You can't get cancelled. Some of the stuff I tweet. Alright, listen, guys. For those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, my name is Why So Serious Franks. Follow me. I tweet the maddest stuff. Do you remember when I tweeted about the wanking situation?
No, I didn't.
Man was saying it's impossible to wank 10 times in a night. I've done it.
You're lying.
I've done
Man,
it.
there's no way, man.
3 nights in a row. Sarah J.
Brother,
Sarah J.
Brother, you are busting baby powder. There's no way.
You know you're dust.
Yeah, it's dust, man. It's just, you get all the feeling with nothing coming out, bro. Waste of time, just bare cramping. Just that, your body's moving around like some little. Bro, pointless. 10 times, you're bluffing, fam. Your thing's
No,
all
it's nasty still. No, I'm joking. I don't actually.
You're
whack.
chatting shit.
I just give out bare Wembley
Everyone wants
arches.
so.
I give out bare Wembley arches.
I'll say
Bare Wembley arches. I'm joking. Joking is bad. Bare Wembley arches. But yeah, no, let's get back serious.
Listen, this is like season 2, episode 1. Because now that the barbershop's open, things are due to get worse. You don't think? Obviously, Cheeky's just the one interference today.
He's still talking in the background while the barber's trying to cut hair.
Yeah, listen.
Film. He's just chatting whack to the barber. The barber's trying to actually trim hair. He's just chatting whack. It's all going off in the barber. But yeah, no. So obviously he got found guilty, which is a very good result. And I see you're seeing loads of stuff on Instagram. Oh, this is a brilliant result for America. Do you know how fucked? I'm so glad we live in this country. That
Nothing is not going to change, bro.
Of course it's not.
You know what the fuck thing about that situation is? He got sent guilty, and then 3-4 hours later, a little girl gets fucking shot.
See the girl got
So
shot.
that's saying something.
Holding a knife.
America's done out here.
America, that's why it's different though. Man, I can't really compare the two, man. Like it's different. Even the feds are different. If we had American feds over here, there's these roadies that would have been done, duppy, long time. Collapsed, long time. Because obviously, man used to get punched up and you used to get a little dig here and there by the feds locally. If they had mashes all the time and we're doing the madness that we're doing, we would have been slapped a long time. Like all this funny movement that we do, obviously even with armed jakes, you can still kind of move a bit.
No, you can't.
Obviously now you can't.
No, you can't.
Man's had
Move again. I dare you. Move.
But they'll think twice about slapping it over here, fam. Yeah, unless you're somebody, unless you're like a known person that might have a mash on them, they ain't gonna slap it off.
No, it's true still.
But America, they're slapping it off you. You got weed in the car. I got to put my suit in the ashtray. Bah, 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 bah. Class.
It's scary. It actually is so scary.
Obviously,
but do you know what's scary about it?
But obviously, that's what I think thrives the culture in America because there's so much gun culture in terms of the feds are rolling with guns. It's natural.
I was thinking about that the other day. Why don't they actually change the law?
It
don't make no sense.
And you can go buy Chinese and there's a gun shop right next to it. It's mental.
It's mental.
Like how quick? Obviously, the same way that we can get fake fucking driver licenses, they can get fake gun licenses. Yeah. They can go in and get fake ID and buy a mash tomorrow with the £280 can go get you a 3.8 quickly. You know what I mean? Like it's nuts.
Yeah, it's nuts.
That's why obviously it's nuts. Like the way that the cultures are overbred. Remember there was a time when we was banging Bloods and Crips over here, bro.
It's
sneaky. Embarrassing. We're nothing alike. Like there's no literally they're beefing neighborhood to neighborhood. We can walk around the corner tomorrow and we're beefing some niggas from the other block. Over here it's not like that.
It is in a way. Over here it's in a way, but not as intense.
It's not as deep.
But no, but I think here in America, it's not. I feel like you're more accessible to get a gun than you are here. It's very hard. You have to source.
You can go in the supermarket.
Yeah, but obviously, gun crime's their thing, but knife crime's our thing.
But you know, like
when you think about it like that, it breeds a more. I think it breeds a more of a real youth to stab you up than it does to shoot you.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, say it again, sorry.
It breeds a realer you to be able to stab you than it does to shoot you.
I feel it's more personal, isn't it?
Yeah, because as I said, stabbing is.
It's not.
Bro, listen, stabbing is you have to be in close proximity.
It's not. Yeah,
bro, it does.
No, but
it does.
He's saying personal as in you know the person.
No. Like, you're feeling.
You know what's going on.
It's exactly the same.
It's not an accident. It's not. There's never going to be an accident of you going to wet someone.
No, but
like gunshot, boom, boom, boom. You can lick off anybody.
No, hold on. Chico's back, guys.
No. Chicho Blax. Okay. I don't want to start for me.
So I just got the note. Sorry, I just got the note.
I didn't want to know
what you on
Jamaican food.
You on Instagram?
Yes, man.
That's your Instagram name.
Yes, man.
Listen, guys, if you want to follow Chicho Blax, the sign is here.
Yeah, we do the edit. We do the edit. With a piece of paper.
Yeah.
My lad.
No, there, look.
Why? What do you mean put the camera on? Why?
Alright, now boom, obviously got Chico whips up. Chico whips up yard food on camera. So if you want to learn how to cook yard food. My man,
Yeah.
Barbershop things.
Chicho Blax.
I told you last week, when things open, it's not. Live and direct. I'm full of fire.
Yo.
I do this, man.
Yo, man. Where paper? Give me the paper.
Give me the paper. They're giving, sorry Chico. They're giving them the toilet paper.
Bro, your man's going on.
If you are tired this paper, but it's
gonna be backwards when Bobby can't do it. You can't do it, it's gonna be backwards, Chico.
Yeah, I'm there on YouTube.
He's backwards.
I'm there on Instagram. Me cook authentic Jamaican food.
Authentic. You don't get mad.
Caribbean cuisine / Indian / African / Asian / British. What me say? Yeah, what me say?
Come on, man. Hey, Chico. Time's up. Because we're on a...
Alright, Chico, what, you chipping into the payment?
Hey, Chico, talk to me.
Time is money.
Alright, everyone, round of applause for Chico. Thank you, Chico. Thank you. Alright, large up the man than every single time. I got you, Chico, man. I'm gonna follow you as well.
Ramesh and Lava Sound, man. I'm going to tag them in this, man. I'm going to
Lava Sound.
Come on.
I'm gonna try and bring Chico Elroy.
You think the Chico's gonna do an advert for man?
Now we crip walk into house music. So before we close out the show, I want to talk about our previous episodes now. There's been a massive transition and change in every single episode. The first episode, as usual, was so raw. We got so drunk. I got high.
This is like now.
It's like, but you see, but the thing is, we kind of know what we're doing. And you see, the thing is, from that first episode, I realized Ben plus weed equals do not do it. Like, do not do it. Like, there's a mad story.
There's a couple other men that have even put in a spliff one time.
Oh, putting it.
Well, listen, see the barbershop here. When you're coming in the audience, man, I've been putting spliffs out there. There's certain men that I know are finished. Yeah, don't come in.
I had to go home at half time and that.
Literally, come in there and give it a big
Go on then, say my name. Go on then.
He's made it back again today.
But the thing is, with weed, I've never told this story, and this is the first time it's actually going to come out on the podcast.
Go on, give it to us.
So there was this one time I thought I was bad. I was smoking weed here and there, yeah. And my pal, Kenny gave me a weed cake, yeah. And I thought, this is light. I can handle it. I thought I was smoking weed. It's calm. So this time I'm working on a building site, yeah. I've taken a weed cake with me to work because it was stinking out of the house, innit? I thought, fuck it, calm. Lunchtime, I had a little bite. Calm. I was fine. Carried on working. I thought I was working even faster. Took a little bit more. Didn't do nothing to me. I said, oh, this is dead. I backed the whole thing. Done. Do you know what happened to me? Imagine 10 minutes later, I'm feeling rocked. I've gone to Tesco, bought a ham sandwich. I don't eat ham, but back to ham sandwich. Yeah, and then at one point, I thought I swallowed my Adam's apple. So I started panicking, saying I'm swallowing my Adam's apple. I'm like, I ran down the stairs. Yeah, found the person I'm working with. I was like, I'm swallowing my Adam's apple. Rocked. I didn't know what was happening to it. I actually thought I swallowed it. My pal, he don't know what's going on with me. He thought I actually swallowed it. He's saying, do you want me to call the ambulance? What should I do? I said, call my family, I'm dying. My man's walked me up to the office, like, man's all collapsing and that, like, he's hanging on to me. Bruv, imagine, we've got to the office, I've sobered up a bit and I've clocked. Bruv, I haven't actually swallowed my Adam's apple, I'm calm. But because it's gone on so long, I thought I have to play up to it. I fainted outside the office. I pretended to faint and just lied there for time. They took me in the ambulance, yeah. I think the ambulance people knew what was happening. They all slapping me and I was like, you alright? Like, you seem fine. I'm like, acting like I'm out of it. But I'll never ever touch a weed cake again.
Edibles are not for me still.
I remember you nearly died.
Listen, me as a big weed smoker, bro, edibles are not for me, cuz. Literally, I thought I was pranking out. I messaged the youth that I bought the edibles back. What, I need to lace for something, fam. I was frassing, fam. I'm not like, bro. Different frass, fam.
Different kind of frass.
Bro, it's a different type of high, fam. It's not for me. I don't know about all these nerd ropes. You see these things that are going around, these million ropes and that. They're grown in someone's. Bro, my man, John, I told man about John in his bedroom last time. He's doing something to these things, bro, because they're everywhere. Everyone's shotting these nowadays. So they're definitely coming from over here now. They're not real edibles, man. It's not THC, bro. It's something else. It's amphetamines or something, man. It's getting LSD or something. They're frassing, man. Be careful. I'm telling you.
So from that first episode, I feel like the relationship episode was where I really proper found myself.
Man them times.
Man them
Are we
times.
doing a little summary of the episodes?
Do you know what?
What's your favourite episode from the last
Do
one?
you know what? Remember when the first episode came out? I was like, oh, I hate the first episode.
I know, trust me.
That's actually, when I look back now, because that's actually me. Like, I'm weird like that. Like, I love Drake.
But he was fuming.
Like, no homo, but I love Drake. But I thought it was shit. Like, shot in it.
Yeah, true.
No, but I like. Listen, like, I actually, his music is unreal. But listen,
What's his name?
Aubrey. But like I'm saying, that's probably even the Cali story. I think the Cali story is sick because
I like the Cali
story is where I really
Random Times as well.
The
And then
mental
obviously
health,
I like
the mental health episode.
Mental health, you know,
remember you got a call from our mum and I thought, oh my days,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not gonna try and make him go to church.
No, that was a good. That was nice.
That was a
You know
good
what it is?
episode.
I like that episode because it touched different avenues. Even as I said, my parents, your parent, it was nice. But it didn't get the. Obviously, it's not going to get the same thing that we do when we do banter and stuff because it's a deeper subject. And I think for a lot of people, it is almost hard to embrace. Like if you're going through something like that, then you watch it and be like, I don't even want to watch it because it will touch. It's very.
Do you lot feel like that?
It was very touchy.
Mental health's a touchy subject. Like, if you see a title on YouTube saying
men's mental health,
you
probably won't watch it.
You don't want to watch it because it sounds too serious, isn't it?
So I used to, but right now,
yeah, it's not.
I feel like I was one of those people. I didn't really believe in it. Do you know what I'm saying? In that sense. But now you see it, you see people go through it, whatever. So now I try and watch it more to understand. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the first episode and then followed by the mental health. That's my two favorite episodes. I love Random Time because that was just that was you coming out your shell.
Yeah, Random Times was good. Random Times was good, but I like outrageous behaviour. Last episode was good.
It was
As I said, this is
outrageous.
For people that don't know, this is season 2, episode 1. Because the barbershop's now open, things are going to be a bit more different. Like we never know what's going to be coming through that door at certain times. And as I said, it's going to be really as it comes.
But the thing is, that for people that are watching, there's so many different layers to me and range. Like we float from social circle to social circle. So there's so many. Listen, you think this is me? In a few weeks' time, you're gonna be like, oh my god, who is this guy?
It gets juicy.
So who? I remember in the first episode we said who we looking out for. We kind of like
we blurred out.
Name 2 people you're looking out for music this year.
Music wise,
yeah.
I don't even know. I ain't been keeping
Alright, so
up
cool.
these days.
I'm looking out for. So Drake's gonna really. I'll do the shot. Yeah.
What is that?
There is. Look.
He's sending it.
The shot.
No, I did another shot. Oh, there's shots in there.
There's a shot glass at the front.
I don't want to get too drunk.
There's a shot glass at the front, me. Have a proper shot.
But anyway, listen, I'll carry on talking while I'm pouring the shot. So, Certified Lover Boy is meant to come out in January, but
Is it really gonna come out,
no, but you know what my man's like because he wants to do the tour as well with it. So he thought, let me postpone it till everything's fully open. But I'm also looking out for Jay Huss. Jay Huss, right, is probably the best musician in England that we have right now.
Would you go as far to say that?
I just said it.
Alright.
I just said it. Jay Huss, and there's not many people, you can't really disagree with him because his music is literally for everybody.
No, he's good.
Everybody, like.
He's not as good as Dave, though.
Who?
Dave.
No, but Dave's too. Dave
next album.
No, Dave's sick.
What happened? 1-0, Everton. Oh, it's long, man.
I'm joking. Nah, fuck
To the
Everton.
back.
Hurry up,
Second,
Arsenal.
then back again.
That's Lennon.
Hey, Boogs. Thank you for turning up, my brother. Catch you later.
Shut him out, man. See you on the next side. But yeah, obviously, I'm listening to. I'm seeing that DJ Hitty. Hitty's sick. All these DJs right now. All these Instagram DJs.
Oh my days, you just reminded me.
What?
Do you know who I'm really, really looking forward to? Like, and I don't know when she's gonna release music, but I really want her to release music soon. Rihanna.
Where's she been though?
I think she's doing fashion this year.
Do you reckon?
Nah.
Because she's been putting out bare
I
teasers.
late, like.
She don't need to. She's doing up the makeup thing.
Yeah, she don't need
Don't
to.
need to.
I need to hear the new Rihanna. Pour it up, much it up, fall out, pour it out. No, but yeah, no.
Like some quagging.
Yeah, no, I am looking for Rihanna. I can't wait.
Moving like some quaggers. But yeah, fam, as I said, the thing's open again. Then
It's all open.
No, it is, but I reckon music's gonna do a circle part like Essence, Thames, all that rhythm, Wizkid. If that when the clubs are open and that get played in clubs, Man is grabbing the sweetest wine.
I don't even know how to wine. I just know my two-step from techie raves.
You don't know how to wine?
I don't wine still.
You ain't got no hips. Big African boy like you ain't got no hips. Don't ever do that again on camera. Do not ever do that again. That's it. Cut it out.
But yeah, like I said, pick up Richie's Barbershop every single time.
Oh, you said in the intro, we got a new intro now, you're going to see the name of the barbershop.
Richie
Barbershop.
Come on.
Richie, pick up.
Yo, Richie, come say 2 words for the man. Yo, come in, big Charlie.
Alright, Richie, come in. Alright, round of applause for Richie, everyone. I've got one question for you before we end this. Do you bag?
If what?
No, joke not. So talk to them about your barbershop.
This is Richie's Barbershop.
This is Richie's Barbershop.
Mitchell, we're live, come and get trims. It's the maddest fade.
Yeah, man. You don't know.
You don't know.
Richie's Barbershop.
Come on.
One of the best.
One of the best.
Black man shop. If not the best. The semester and the barber them banging. Everybody a good barber. You understand what I say?
Everybody.
We never come out disappointed. Always get your good trim. You understand? We are professional at 25 years we know the business. You understand what I say? And still going strong. Celebrity, everybody we cut. No matter what race.
Name drop. One of the celebrities whose hair you cut.
Which?
What celebrity?
Okay. You don't know. We do you know, so we do Lewis Hamilton when I was working in Battersea.
No, but Richie, you're come on,
You know that already. You know that shop already. That was Archie's Barbershop.
To end out the show, I just want to say, listen, Richie, we really appreciate you allowing us to film this here.
Yeah, man, we don't know, man. We know them from baby stage. How could I not let you know true?
Listen, guys, this has been the Barbershop Chronicles. Shout out the audience. Shout out the B-Shop boys.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Listen, if you want a hat as well, we're about to do some merch very soon.
B-Shop boys.
And shout out the 5 AM creators every single day. Shout out J Goods, Lady Lucia's
Hold tight in the call. Hold tight Chris Reed. Hold tight my boys them in the building.
Hold tight the boys.
Hold tight the vegans.
Hold tight the
man that don't eat meat. Hold tight the man that about trying to get the energy.
Oi, B-Shop boys, live and direct. Yeah.